In the matter of Jurgensen versus Huska, step forward.
Mark Jurgensen is suing Stephen Huska for medical bills after Stephen's dog attacked him.
Mr. Huska, I'm going to start with you, sir. You have a dog.
Yes.
What's the dog's name?
Hijinks.
How long have you had the dog?
Couple years.
What's a couple? Couple is two.
Yeah.
Where did you get the dog from?
Humane Society.
How old was the dog when you got the dog?
14 months.
Had the dog been in another home before the dog came to you?
Dog was rescued as a Tijuana stray by a lady vet and brought to California.
So the dog is approximately 3.5 years old now.
Yes.
How many times has the dog bitten someone?
Nipped one person.
Only him. And that happened on what date?
Don't know.
You don't know what date it happened?
No.
You mean you've had a dog 3.5 years, you don't know it only bit a person once, and you don't know what date it happened?
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Mr. Huska doesn't learn. He should play over and over again. My dog should not...
Huska's dog attacked him.
Now, what month did it happen?
August.
Beginning, middle, or end of August?
That I don't recall.
Date in August.
September 1st, 2017.
You have any documentation to demonstrate to me that this dog has bitten before?
Yes, I do.
You said the dog had bitten someone else before. In your complaint, I'd like to see that documentation. You sure, Mr. Huska, you don't want to change your answer to me? Did the dog ever bite anybody before?
Not that I recall.
What do you mean, not that you recall? What does that mean, not that you recall? Who is this?
This is my friend, my dog walker, not when I was present.
Did the dog ever bite anybody when you were present? That's a yes or a no?
Yes.
Stand up. What's your name?
Christine Fougere.
When did the dog bite someone else?
It was in 2016, and it was with a young boy on...
A child?
A child?
A child?
Yes, on a scooter.
Was the dog on a leash or off leash?
At that time, she was off leash.
And you were walking the dog?
Yes.
Off leash?
Yes, on where I was allowed to.
Are you employed by the defendant to walk the dog?
No.
You do it as a favor?
Yes.
Now, that happened in 2016?
I believe so, yes.
I would assume that if you are a responsible person, you consider yourself a responsible person?
I do.
Did you tell the owner of the dog that the dog had bitten somebody?
Yes.
Of course you did.
Yes.
So that when he said he only bit once, that's not true. The dog has bitten at least once before.
Yes.
A child on a scooter.
Yes.
Good. Now you can sit down. Got it?
Nothing ever came of it, and I heard from nobody.
That's not true, unless you're calling her a liar.
No, I just...
Unless you're calling her a liar.
It
It wouldn't make sense to me if you have a dog walker.
seemed incidental and like there was no injury.
How do you know that? She came home, or you came home, and she said to you, the dog bit a child. What did you do? Did somebody contact you? Did the authorities contact you?
No.
Did the boy's parents contact you? I'm speaking to you.
No.
No. Well, then how would you know whether the injuries were serious or not?
Seemed anecdotal.
Oh, you're a fool.
Follow us on Twitter.
Anyway, the dog was off leash again,
Yes.
and the dog bit you.
Yes.
In the park. You were
Yes.
on your motorcycle.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can I see the medical bill, and can I see the injury? Mr. Huska doesn't learn. He should play over and over again, my dog should not be off leash. My dog should not be off leash. My dog bites. My dog should not be off leash. All right. Do me a favor. The dog bit you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The prior bite was March 25th, 2017. That was the prior bite. You own your own home, Mr. Huska?
No,
What do you do for a living?
nothing.
No, nothing. Try this to wake you up. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. We're finished. Thank you.
All you are excused. You may step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. Judge Judy.
I'm very pleased by your decision.
We offered medical help. The ranger people offered first aid.
He never tried to tend to my wounds. He never even apologized.
The nip was so small, Band-Aid would have been sufficient.
We'll take responsibility for your pet and accountability.